Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. I'm Father Steve Sellers, and thank you so much for tuning in today for this brief daily message of hope. You know, ever since I've been in the ordained ministry, going back to 1986 or so, it's been a custom of mine to go into the church at odd hours and sit down and play the piano or the organ. Or if we didn't have those, I'd play the guitar. There's something about music that soothes our anxiety that we're under. And it's always been a practice of mine to spend time in the church singing and playing by myself. And I was doing that once, not too long ago, and I was playing that wonderful hymn. Fairest Lord Jesus. And it is a haunting tune that once it's in your mind, just stays there. And I was playing it once before Mass several years ago in the church, and some of the youth group came in and sat at the back and listened. And one of the young men actually asked me, said, "Boy, I really like that. Is that something new?" And I said, well, it depends on how you measure newness. That particular hymn, St. Elizabeth's hymn, as it's been called, maybe 1,000 years old. It's been purported to be, and there's evidence to show that it may have been sung by crusaders in the 12th century from Germany, Silesia, as they were walking and marching along the route to the Holy Land. So it may be that old. It may be 1,000 years old. It showed up in print for the first time, I believe, in 1842. But it is a haunting hymn about fairest Lord Jesus. The words probably came out of the Jesuit order, which was created shortly after the Crusader period. And again, we don't know the names affixed to either the music or the words. We know the words were translated into English in 1842 when it appeared, but they may be from the 12th or 13th century. But fairest Lord Jesus, ruler of all nature. I was thinking about when I was reading the Gospel at Mass today from John chapter 15, where Jesus speaks to us in words that sound so gentle, where he says from John 15, verse 9, "As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love. If you obey my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have obeyed my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this, that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you." He pours out his love on us. God is freely giving to us of his love. And his requirement for us is that we share it. And what is the commandment we're supposed to follow? Jesus said, "This is my commandment. Love one another." And how do we do that? We love in the way that he loves us. God loved us in the way he wants us to love each other, in a love that's self-denying and sacrificial, that puts the needs of others over our own needs, and in particular has us look upon the needs of those that have so much less than we do: the poor, the sick, the friendless, the needy, the homeless, those on the margins of society. Our summons is for them and to them. Our fairest Lord Jesus, the ruler of all nature, wants us to love others the way he loves us. Not judging, not categorizing, not saying this group is more deserving than others. The only groups that are more deserving than others are the ones he focuses on for us, the least of his children, and calls us to do the same. And so our gentle, fairest Lord Jesus calls us to a ministry, to a lifestyle that is so simple in the way it sounds. Just serve others. Just serve them. Meet the needs of others as best you can using the gifts and talents that He's given to you. And so love them with that type of love. It sounds so easy. The truth is, it's something we have to have His help to do because we can't do it by ourselves. Fear creeps into our lives, and the antidote for fear is the love of God coming to us. As 1 John says in the New Testament, perfect love casts out all fear, and the only perfect love is God's love for us and for you. I hope you have a blessed day today, and God willing, I will see you here again tomorrow.